in a boarded up house on the north side of Philly. A little 12-year-old girl has to pay for her rent. To a baby mama out, to pay her own dues. A true reality soap called should be ready to use. Now this innocence lost to the tough streets of me. Now she prays to her Lord, but also lays to the green. These places and faces now see the cross the unknown. She's deaf to her mind's cross and she's saying, come on.
Yeah.
I need you now.
Shit. I know this kid. His dad's a cop.
Fuck.
Shit.
Now in later news, unemployment on the rise again, topping out the nation's highest ever. Where will it end? It happened on the city's north side Wednesday night. Four people went down in this convenience store at 1:15 a.m. Witnesses say they saw arson hit the area. Two buildings torched on the city's lower east side. Williamson looking for back pay $500,000.
As ordered. Call it in, kid.
Relax. They got Brooks in there now. When I got there, Officer Phillips was at gunpoint. I drew my weapon. At that point, the suspect changed his point of view, drawing his weapon towards me. At that point, Officer Phillips placed 2 slugs in the outstanding young citizen's chest.
That's your story.
I'm sticking to it.
Oh, I bet you will. Well, I know this checks out. I know that. I know this is flawless. Hell, the space shuttle should be made to tolerate such perfection. So we can skip the dance unless you just want to show off. But you know what I find amazing? You know what I find fucking incredible? This is the 4th shooting you've been involved in this year. Hell, that's astronomical for a town this size. 100 cops, 18 shootings, and you've been involved in 4. That's what? 20% of the shootings? Hell, that's statistically impossible. How do you explain that?
Maybe I'm out using my weapon instead of at home polishing it.
So now you want to dance, huh? Let me tell you something, boy. You give me one wrong answer, you pause before you answer. You even shoot me a guilty glance. I will slap you with obstruction of justice. You understand me, boy?
Can I see it?
See what?
The locker you IA guys keep your balls in.
Let's start with the weapon from the scene.
Yeah. All right. Brooks is still in there.
This is nuts. You guys are crazy.
This is what happens when a shooting goes bad. This is how the game is played. You can't rush it. You have to let it unfold, regardless of what you want.
How long is he going to be in there?
Till he gets bored. This is just a game to him. You're gonna be fine.
And what if he blows it in there?
He won't. By the time he's done with this, you'll have a good shooting, and you'll end up with a medal or some shit. Remember McMurray?
Shit. That was you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ted. Brooks was decorated from that.
Yeah, I know.
Brooks is the only one you left alive, Ted.
Hell, it's a dangerous world. People should be more careful. Watch where they step.
Why Brooks?
Know this. If I get the chance, he's dead.
What are you waiting for?
Come on, Lieutenant! I was kidding! Lieutenant! Can you give me some coffee?
So how many shootings have you covered up in your career?
In Flint or total?
Total.
No. Read the fucking papers.
What made you turn? What made you go dirty?
I was young, idealistic, wanted to give back to my community, be a cop, chase the bad guys. Then I realized that nobody wanted them caught. They were worth more money out on the street.
So what was your first time?
Jesus Christ. You don't know this story? Figured they would have told you when you checked in. Alright, let's see here. I was second year on the force. Alright. Still full of piss. Took a place over on the east side. Started looking at things differently. Cop eyes. There, on my block, was one of the first successful crack houses in the neighborhood. I was the only one who knew about it. Or so I thought. So I tell my partner. He says, I'll check into it. Nothing. I tell my sergeant. Nothing. I tell my lieutenant. Nothing.
Nothing.
So then I figured, you know what? If they're not going to do anything about it, I'll do it. I'll be a big hero. So the day I'm going to do it, I get my 2 9s. I call in. I hear shouts and screams from the building. I go charging down there like Bruce Willis or something. I charge up the door and I kick it. Bam! It doesn't move. Feel pain shooting up my leg. I think I blew out my knee. Still pumped on adrenaline. I kick it again. Bam! Nothing. Bam! Bam! I'm kicking at this door like a crazy man. Doesn't move. I see somebody look through the peek hole. Bam! I start kicking. It seems like a month went by. Finally, the door gives way. I go charging in there, my gun's out. Going in this room. Here's these 2 kids sitting at the breakfast table eating their cereal. I go, freeze! Kid looks up at me and goes, I didn't move. Then I look around, and there's cash everywhere. One kid looks up at me and goes, you here for your money? I go, what money? He said, well, you're the cop down the street, aren't you? Your sergeant called and said you're going to come by and pick up your money last month. You didn't show up. We saved it for you. What? He says, yeah, there's $2,000 from last month and there's another $2,000 for this month. My sergeant called it in. My freaking sergeant. I'm shitting myself. I'm going, what the fuck? I go in the other room where he said there's this book, Gone But Not Forgotten. I open it up and there's $4,000. With another $10,000 due for me next month.
So then what happened?
Holstered my weapon. Kids went back to eating their cereal. And I limped my sorry ass home with $4,000 in my pocket. But you know the funny thing? I called it in, right? Nobody showed up. No backup. Nobody even mentioned it to me the next day. So that's when I knew. That's when I knew that nobody wanted to take the crime off the street. I was hooked from the beginning, and it was easy. The money, the power, the women. And there's nothing that beats the rush of busting a cap and somebody's sorry ass that deserves it, taking their money and knowing you can get away with it.
So that's the way it is.
That's how it was. So the UIA pukes got involved and fucked it all up. But it'll go back that way someday. And now, you're part of the problem. How's it feel?
I'm not part of the fucking problem. I'm not part of any problem. I made a mistake. There's a difference.
You know what the difference is between a car accident and a train wreck? There's a million things that can go wrong with a car accident, but there's only a few things that can go wrong with a train wreck. Somebody has to seriously fuck up.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Don't let your little car accident turn into a train wreck.
Save it, I'm not one of your fucking students.
Yes, you are. You're just too stupid to know it.
This is bullshit. Where's Brooks?
Don't worry, he'll be here.